everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Electra, and I'm a writer who also happens to be a massive Swiftie. So, as you can imagine, I was pretty excited about the release of the Tortured Poets Department.
Gimme! I need! Gimme!
Okay,
Please!
all right.
And at the time that I'm recording this, it just came out last night. Now, here's the thing. I actually had to work this morning. I had to get up around 7 a.m., but I was still absolutely dead set on staying up to listen to Tortured Poets when it dropped. And in my time zone, it came out at 11 p.m., so I thought, great, I'll stay up until midnight listening to the album, and then I'll go to bed. No big deal, I'll still get plenty of sleep. Well, that didn't happen, because I wound up staying up later than I'd planned listening to the first album, and then by the time I was ready to go to bed, Taylor had announced the second album. Because this woman is psychotic, and I love her for that, but I also need to get some sleep. So I really haven't had the chance to sit down and take in the second album songs, or pay real attention to the lyrics. I did listen to most of the tracks in the car this morning, but I'm still very much in the "what was that? What did she say? I have to hear that again" kind of stage. Thus, I decided it would be a good time to do another lyric analysis of one of the songs so I can really share the experience with you guys. And there's one track on the second album in particular that caught my attention. It's called Cassandra. Now, I'm a big Greek mythology nerd, and I have reason to believe that Taylor is too. She's made allusions to some of the myths in other songs, so I think there's a strong possibility that the Cassandra she's referring to is the one from the Greek myths in this song. If you don't know, Cassandra was a Trojan princess in Greek mythology. And she was given the gift of prophecy, the ability to see future events, by the god Apollo. Apollo was the god of prophecy, music, and, wouldn't you know it, poetry. So it makes perfect sense for Taylor to bring him into this album somehow. Anyway, as with most myths throughout time, there are different versions of this one with different takes on how exactly Cassandra got her powers. One version says that she promised herself to Apollo in exchange for the gift of prophecy, while another says that he freely offered it to her in hopes of winning her over. But in any case, Cassandra wound up rejecting the god's advances, and once she did that, he added a curse on top of the gift, so that the prophecies would be accurate, but no one would ever believe them. She predicted that Paris would take Helen and start the Trojan War, and she predicted that the Greeks would be inside the Trojan horse, but no one believed her in either of those cases. And eventually she was killed after the war was lost and a lot of her people were slaughtered. All that to say that if this song is going to be a reference to the myth, I would assume that Taylor is going to be drawing some kind of parallel between Cassandra's story and her own life to illustrate a point. Or I could be totally wrong, and this song is about a random person named Cassandra that I know nothing about. Watch me be humiliated. And by the way, before I get started, Taylor and her team are pretty serious about her copyright, so I may have to mute some or all of the music in this video, but I will be sure and put a link to the full song in the description so you can listen to it if you need to. Ooh, okay, already this is fun. Taylor does this thing a lot where she turns abstract nouns into concrete ones. A noun would be a person, place, or thing, and concrete nouns specifically are physical objects, like something you can hold and touch, such as a pencil or a chair. Abstract nouns are the opposite. They're things that you know are real, like ideas or states of being, but you can't physically touch them, like the concept of love, or in this case, daydreams. And here she says that she's placing daydreams in her new house, like she's unpacking them from a box and putting them on the shelves. I love that. Okay, mysterious phone call. I'm intrigued. Yes! Validation! This is about Cassandra. I mean, it's a Taylor song, so it's about Taylor, but she's comparing herself to Cassandra. Because at some point, she felt like she wasn't believed about something. Oh, this is about Kim and Kanye. Okay, that would fit with the phone call earlier. Damn, okay. Oof, okay, wow. She brings up towers and weaving here, which makes me think of all those old fairy tales of princesses locked away in towers. Except instead of weaving straw into gold or something useful like that, she's weaving nightmares. I wonder if that's referring to her writing Reputation or something darker, like seeking revenge. I really like this line too. What doesn't kill you makes you aware. What if it becomes who you are? And my thinking is that what happened with Kim and Kanye was such a betrayal that I think it really fractured her trust in people. So, on one hand, yeah, being overly trusting can be a bad thing, but you don't want to go all the way in the other direction either and always think the worst of people. And I think that's what she's trying to say here is that she's afraid of becoming the kind of person who does that. I don't know how much of this music I'll actually be able to play, but this song is giving me some serious Mad Woman vibes with this piano. Ooh, that's a good line. That's a good line. So, blood is thicker than water is a really common saying, although a lot of people actually use it wrong. The full saying is actually the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which means that you owe your allegiance to those that you fought and trained with before those that come from your same family. Regardless of how it's used, though, Taylor's saying that in this case, money comes above it all. I feel like this crack in the wall has to symbolize something, because Taylor throws double meanings into her songs all the time. She keeps saying she patched it. Kind of like she patched up her friendship with Kanye, maybe? Maybe lost it all isn't just referring to her fame and reputation, but also to her trust in people? Could be. Maybe I'm reaching with that, but I feel like I might be onto something. Okay. Do you remember how I said that there are multiple versions of the Cassandra myth? Well, in one version, it wasn't Apollo who gave Cassandra the gift of prophecy, but it was actually one of his pet serpents, who happened to slither over Cassandra while she was sleeping in his temple. There is no way in hell that Taylor doesn't know that. And then, of course, this whole snake imagery also ties in with Reputation, too. I love it. Miss Swift, you've done it again. Well, I officially love this song. I'll be replaying it all night long. I also just noticed on my phone that on the track list, the song right above Cassandra is called The Prophecy, and that can't be a coincidence. Taylor knew what she was doing. I mean, hell, she always knows what she's doing. Anyway, I'm gonna have to listen to all of these songs in greater detail tonight, but for right now, I'm tired and I'll probably go take a nap. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this song and its lyrics in the comments below, because I'm sure I didn't catch everything, and leave suggestions for any songs that I should analyze in the future. There are definitely a few others on Tortured Poets that I'd like to do, but I'm more than open to other albums and artists too. So if you don't want to miss that, please make sure and subscribe to my channel. I haven't been able to post much recently because of some family matters and technical issues, but I am hoping to be able to change that soon. In the meantime, I really appreciate everybody who's been watching and subscribing. So until next time, just stay brilliant, and I'll see you again soon.